Last chance. Appreciate the host. I'm going to go to spectate here.
Get him a body bag. Yeah.
Down in the snow. So the surprise is a co-caster. I'm going to get on the line right now. Nitro.
Hello and welcome.
Can you hear me all right?
Got you just fine.
Awesome, awesome. Let me get this here. Alright, so I never got your opinion on this, Nitro. What do you think of all the snow maps that we've been doing for Winter Circuit?
So the best thing about the Winter Circuit is it really gives you a good parallel to what's going on outside right now.
Yeah.
It makes you really want to invest in GameStop right now.
Yeah, that's true. And it is getting chippy out there early. Christ.
Damn it, Bobby.
A lot of demos. So here we are, Roadkill Steam-Powered Giraffe. 2-1 against Big Memes, but they're just killing each other out there.
It is the most hellacious rendition I've ever seen of a game of soccer.
Yeah. A normal game of soccer, there'd be a lot of yellow cards, maybe a red.
I think they'd have to invent a new card for this one.
A black one. All right, ball goes to the corner. Sphere. Seems like the dust is settled and the teams have kind of got settled as well. So we may get more Rocket League than Demolition Derby going forward. Sphere puts it up. This one may be an easy scoop and score. No. Two shooters and they all either miss or go high. Jericho goes up there. No good touches. Candy puts it out to orange corner. Double commit. This could be shot at. Jericho puts it on, but Purse is waiting right there. Good save by him.
And then they leave it wide open.
Right, Jericho will get the first goal of the series, 1-0. You see Big Memes here with an 0-3 record. And just yearning and scrapping for the first win of the circuit. Kick off here. So Nitro, you'll be our you are our Big Memes insider.
Ooh.
Was there a lot of hype surrounding tonight's doubleheader for the Boosted Monkeys?
Absolutely. There's tons of hype when there's a doubleheader. They were actually trying to figure out exactly how much this is going to really try them, and they decided to play straight through.
Right.
So this is going to be a true doubleheader.
Right, definitely. And I think probably the more interesting aspect of it is that the team they're facing, they also face in twos as well. And I've never casted that before.
Well, it seems like today a lot of things are changing.
Right. Okay, so ever since the Jericho score, both teams have been pretty quiet. We still have a goal difference here coming down to about a minute 30, a little past that. More action outside the blue net. Touch there. No good ink. Puts it out off the wall and goes back. First. Coming on. Nice shot by him. Controlling his car. Putting his nose right into the play. And he gets robbed by No Good Ink. And Sphere has, I think if I remember correctly, Sphere is a Scarab main. So he's not trolling or taking things lightly. That's just his vehicle of choice.
And a slow roller.
And a slow roller for Sphere. And we get to zoom in on the Scarab there. Coming here, Candy. He was getting chased away on the bully play. I think he thought his Captain Jericho would get it done. But nonetheless, we're tied 1-1. Nitro, do you consider yourself having a main car, a main vehicle that you use in Rocket League?
Absolutely. So I'm one of the few Venom mains. Venom doesn't seem to be a very popular car, but
Right.
it's been something I've been running for years now.
Okay. But I've seen you switch, here and there, if I'm not mistaken.
I have taken a few other different bodies out for a test trial, but I pretty much stay away from Octane.
Right. Going up, Candy puts it on, trying to avoid overtime. But Purse is there on the save. Good play by him. Trying to get a lot more. Jericho puts it to the turf, and we will get overtime.
This kickoff's going to be interesting with this dynamic. Jericho actually wins it really well.
No good, puts it back. Going to Candy. Touch there, Powered coming around out of the corner. And it's swinging around. No good, can't touch. Candy, I think, deferred to that. And then we get a double commit on the shot. And it's really no teams right now with the clear-cut advantage. Obviously, steam-powered Giraffe in offensive possession, and they'll shut it down there, 2-1.
That was a good double touch. It's tough to defend against that. It's just inches.
Yeah. And I tried my damnedest to shove all those words into the allotted character space. And I think I did okay. But the Sphere, 461. Sphere, also the captain of the twos team, will be seen immediately after this. Both teams and captains opted to not have much of a break in between. So we'll just roll through there. As he scores 461, 2 goals. He gets it all. No assists, no saves. He leaves that to Purston Powered. And 5 shots from them. And what are you seeing from Big Memes early, Nitro?
Big Memes have really been concentrating on their threes practice. They've got that down pat. I've got a lot of hope for them in this game. They've been doing really well this season, as well as doing really well today. Everybody's there giving their 100%, and overall, I think we'll see a very good performance from them. Okay.
Do you think they'll be deterred or swayed by the Game 1 loss here early in the series?
Oh, absolutely not. Overall, I mean, when it comes down to it, every game is a brand new game, and Jericho's really good at looking at every game individually.
Okay. All right, so it's rolling down Power, trying to get an awkward touch on it. Jericho will take it, get 50'd, and this may be no good. Ain't going up the wall. Let's see what he can do. Setting himself up, and he'll get a missed touch in the air. Sphere coming around. Lets it go. King Meows in the chat says, I love the Sphere's car setup. Everything is on point for design. It's King Meows giving scorecards in for Fashion League. No good ink pops. He goes to the corner. Candy Stomper waiting on the wall. Can't get it to go. Demo there.
Why would you kill him like that?
Touching their purse. Dribble. He'll get 50 by the Stomper. And he'll keep it going. Looks like backboard shooter already in the air, but no good. Ink shanks it out. Just a smidge wide to the left post there. Purse up. And puts it on. Roadkill steam-powered Giraffe strikes first in game 2.
That was legitness.
And those small touches are the most infuriating thing about Rocket League.
yes, for sure. That's
they barely throw you off of where your target is.
Exactly, and that's a big reason you have to be conscious of your own positioning and make sure you're just able to address any kind of awkward touch that may come your way. Nice clear there by Candy Stomper. Nitro, what comes to mind when you think of a steam-powered Giraffe? Is that a reference that I'm unaware of?
A steam-powered Giraffe is not something I'm quite familiar with.
Okay. Would you be interested in purchasing one, perhaps?
That'd be a very interesting piece of machinery to see something like that in operation.
Right. A lot of oil. Sphere coming down, coming off the wall. Nerdy off. Appreciate you stopping by. Always a lot of support for Roadkill Esports. Powered puts it on. He's going to let another shooter take care of it. And it is the Sphere scooting in with the donut wheels. Good win there. Candy's trying to get back to the play. Sphere makes the mid-air adjustment perfectly. And it is 2-0 Steam Powered Giraffe. Hell's right. What up?
And Jericho's been winning these kickoffs very frequently as well. So he's really been on his A game for those.
Right, but I haven't noticed. Have they sent a second player to cheat up on those and maybe take advantage of the win?
From looking out of the stands here, it looks like it's they've just missed a few of them.
Okay. Hurst is up. Good touch there. No good, not able to get a hold of it. Jericho, again, no touch from him. And Candy's going to have to come in and bail out his team, and they go down again. Powered. Trying to back up Jericho, coming out of the corner. First sends it. Candy Stomper. Gets it away. Jericho off the glass there. No good ink. Puts it in, and Purst kind of pre-jumps a little bit. I think he's more comfortable making the adjustments while mid-air. And he shows it there, getting a crucial save to keep the lead 2-0 here. Demo.
Boom, baby!
Sphere coming around. And another play from Steam Powered Giraffe.
También se prepara este mangranero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo. ¡Ojo, Cristiano! ¡Cristiano en el área! ¡Sigue Cristiano! ¡Gol!
Just right down the center. What did you see, and if anything in particular, Nitro, on that defensive showing from Big Memes there?
So their defense is you know, it's pretty decent. They're getting the rotations in, but they're really working on trying to get an offensive play. You know, RK has been able to sit here, and they've been playing a lot of really good defense.
Right. It seems like they always have at least one person back there willing and able to make a close save. And you're right, it probably is with Big Memes just trying to overextend at this point now that we're crossing the minute mark. Where they're overextending and possibly leaving themselves vulnerable on the backside of the field. Purse touches there, a lot of traffic, no good ink on the stop. And Jericho with the big clear, 40 seconds on the clock. He goes up to dunk, gets a decent pass, but Powered is watching it the whole way, low on boost. Touching there, Sphere with a good touch, ball still at midfield, nice 50 there.
And that was a great play that was just interrupted by good defense.
Right. They're with that midfield pressure. They're not letting Blue get any kind of momentum. They're not letting him put together any kind of offensive sequences or plays. Good touch here from Jericho. No good ink, looking to redirect, but down to the turf again into the snow, and it is Roadkill Steam Powered Giraffe up 2-0 in the best of 5 series, and one game away from being 3-1 in the winter circuit. So both teams already up here. Sphere again with the MVP, 513, a goal, 4 saves, and 8 shots from Steam Powered Giraffe. And you know, when you have 6 saves to your name, as Steam Powered does, you don't need that much pressure or that many scores as they win this one with 3. Sailing up. Again, yeah, I was about to say another kickoff win for them that they're just not really able to materialize any clear advantage after the win. So yeah, good eye there. Candy Stomper coming around. He's in the corner. Jericho with the awkward touch, but no good. Is already up in the air. No touch. But Candy will keep the midfield pressure there. Jericho pops up. Candy puts one on. Good save there. And that's pretty much been the theme, just like you were saying, is just really seems like a seemingly impenetrable defense by Steam Powered Giraffe. No good. Goes up. Purse takes it. Going in the air. Gets around Candy Stomper, but he looks wide on the blue net as Jericho looks to dribble, but then he gets robbed, and this may be goal one. And Powered, captain of Steam Powered Giraffe, makes it so. Good play here.
Oh, like that!
And Hell's Right is in the chat, repping for Roadkill, loving the show. Put around, no good. He puts it forward. Anything that you can maybe put your finger on, Nitro, that big memes can do, that can try differently to perhaps open up something and get some scores on the board.
Well, at this point, they've got really good rotations. You can see all three of them right here rotating exactly to where they're trying to make the shots at. They're just not quite connecting, but they're very close. But it's a very close game as far as touches go. Last game we saw that it was 8 versus 7 shots on goal.
Right.
And had a very disparate outcome on the scoreboard.
Right. And then, yeah, of course, again, highlighted by the saves that Steam Powered Giraffe were able to make. Big clear here. So probably the first really strong offensive possession we've seen from Big Memes, and it turns into a big clear for Steam Powered Giraffe, and then a quick score as Powered is able to scrape it against the backboard and make a nice pass for Purse there. 2-0 Steam Powered Giraffe.
And another beautiful kickoff win.
Yes. This one might turn into points there, but No Good Ink meets the Sphere himself. Swagbag, appreciate the follow. Jericho up in the air, bouncing around. Powered can't touch. Another golden opportunity, but Candy kind of assumed the touch and was turned around on the play. And that's kind of what happens if you and your team can be consistent with your touches, your shots, your saves. The other team will just kind of start expecting that from you and perhaps shy away from would-be touches and shots. But it looks like they have Steam Powered Giraffe out of sorts here. Pass back. No Good Ink puts it on. Rolls right into Purse.
I'll go ahead and say the Big Memes offense right now has been putting a lot more shots on goal.
Yes.
So that defense has really been hard to get through.
Another demo there.
Mother trucker, dude.
Jax, what up? Hell's Right in the chat says they're giving the ball away. More possession control. Touching there. Candy Stomper's up. Purse. Looks like he's ready to shadow it and adjust it well, and he will get credited with the save. As it seems like Sphere is the offensive ace. And Purse just always seems to be in the net, just kind of waiting on a saving touch. Here he is again. We'll get credited with the save. Shot from Candy Stomper on that one. Powered comes down. Jericho. Nice touch of midfield. Nice pressure. He may not have the boost to address this shot. Tries to get it to go. Lands right in Sphere's lap, and we may get a quick 3-0 sweep here. Touch. Down in the snow. Sphere, they don't need to do too much. We're 30 seconds left. They're 2-0 on the best of 5 series. and they may just be satisfied riding this one out.
Get in the body bag! Yeah!
Purse goes up. Sailing power trying to address it. This one may fall in, and it does. 3-0 with 16 seconds left.
That was legitness.
And Hells is in the chat, says Roadkill has been smoother in transition on rotations. Selfish, I guess. Big Beam seems to be forcing it when it isn't needed. Is that something you've seen as well, Nitro? And he says that because he does it all the time himself.
Well, you know, in general, they're doing really well overall, but I can't really go against the memes too much.
Right.
Jericho is much higher ranked than I am.
Right. All right, so we have Game 3 in the books, powered this time with the MVP performance here, 482 goals and assists, and again, not too much, but just enough. And let me get this interview. I'm gonna cut this call, Nitro, and I'll catch up with you in a bit.
That's right.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna get this interview going. Oh man, these guys would make me look like a bot. GG's in the chat. Let me get this post-game interview going. I believe I'm gonna be interviewing the whole roster from Steam Powered Giraffe. We'll see if we can have some fun here. Just be a few moments here. May have to message out. I see you with the dual casting. Oh, how was work yesterday and today? Because I'm assuming you had it today as well. Today was nice. Today I worked from home. Hold on a second. Okay, going to the Move Me channel. Yeah, I was working from home today, so it's quite nice.
Show the evidence.
Fellas.
Hey,
Hello.
Fury, how's it hanging?
it's hanging good. So I don't want to goof off with y'all too much because we're gonna roll into the twos match. But how you feeling after the 3v3 there?
Yeah,
I feel like I was lying a lot.
Well, you could get a reset for the server.
No, it's fine. It's just my internet.
Oh, it's
I'll
you.
deal with
Okay,
it.
okay. Yeah. There's only
Sometimes
so
it comes and
much.
goes.
But
Yeah, we kind of had a harder start, rougher start at the beginning, but after the second and third games, we felt pretty good.
right, yeah, there was a lot of demos in
What he
game
said.
one that just kind of seemed to go away. What were the thoughts on the early demos?
Early game
Oh, yeah.
was
That's
that's
funny.
the demo
Power
effect.
doing.
Yeah, I just demoed one of them, and I was like, hey, there's another, and just demoed him, and then they started coming after us.
Yeah, that's yeah. You live. I say it all the time. You live by the sword, you die by it. So if you're willing to give them, you have to be ready for that to come back on you.
Yeah.
I'm hoping and praying that one of you can talk me through what a steam-powered giraffe is and why you chose it as your team name.
Oh,
Didn't really choose it.
Is it just for roadkill?
yeah.
How
could
did,
make
Oh
it
yeah,
so.
our buddy Winter chose it because of powered. That's the only reason.
It was a long
Yeah,
and
so-
complicated origin story for this name.
Yeah.
That's true,
okay,
that's true.
okay. So my search continues, is what you're telling me.
Oh,
Good.
tad bit.
Good.
Well, you guys, I trust you guys. You need to put me in touch with whomever I need to speak with to get to the bottom of this, because at this point I kind of just want to see a picture of one. I'm really close to just googling
The
it.
Steam.
Well,
What's an
think you can
album
find it
name?
on Google. We have it
that's
on
why we
our
actually have
actually
the
up page.
picture in.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
album.
Oh, okay. All right, then I'll head there. Definitely in my own time. So what last question. Is there anything in particular you saw from Big Memes? I was in there trying to kind of put my finger on anything in particular, but I couldn't really see it. I wanted to know if you guys were obviously on the field, if you saw something that gave you guys the edge.
Well, I think for like the second and third games, we just felt pretty much in control when it came to the flow.
Right.
I'd say our recoveries were faster, and we kind of, I guess, hammered it through the pressure to get the wins without really having to defend hard goals.
Right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's what I was seeing as well. Just wanted extra insight, but we're gonna go ahead and transition here. Appreciate you guys talking to me, and then if everything goes right for you guys, we'll be back here again.